On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk, and then they say they pray for a husband or whatever like that. Cool, that's awesome, or a wife, whatever. What's the actual works part? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Depends what the thing you want is. I mean, if you want to be a doctor, the
No, no,
work
no. We're talking
studying.
specifically about finding a spouse. They pray for a spouse. What is the works that go into that as a result of praying for a spouse?
I think the
Maybe
works is the preparation. I think the works is the work you do on yourself in preparation for what you're asking for.
Like what? Give me some real
Like
tangible
healing your
examples.
trauma, healing your
Hold on,
trauma.
wait. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
It's crispy. Yeah,
What,
IG
what, like what, T?
crispy. You gotta have your best photos, the best angle, the best shot. You gotta. That's what they said. See, I don't listen to this gap, man. I'm a
Yeah,
fan.
no, that's not the works.
If you believe all what you say, then take all your IG pictures down, and then God gonna give you who you deserve.
And like you were talking about stuff, and it's funny that you brought up like the quantum, like whatever you were talking about, because I was just watching something. Stephen Hawking was talking about imaginary time, and I literally was just watching it this morning. So like I was getting with what you were saying for a little bit. So I just want more clarity around what you mean when you say like, especially as a person that's not religious.
Yeah. So not to ball hog the panel, but religion is a social construct. It's constructed by men. And not to make this a religious conversation, but even a person like myself, I've come to the realization that I don't know anything. And there are things that I will never know. I'm just an ape living on a floating rock in infinity. And when you realize that, it
also knows how to hunt, right?
I can't wait to get to the next topic. So here goes the thing. So when I say that I believe in the power of manifestation, I believe that there are frequencies within the universe. Obviously, there are frequencies because we know that radio waves exist and other frequencies, right? So the idea of manifestation, the idea of asking or praying for abundance could be very real. I mean, again, there's infinite resources within the universe. And so even as a person who's not religious like myself, I do believe that there's a possibility of something out there. There's a possibility that if I speak to this something, which some people may refer to as God, some people may refer to as Yahweh, that maybe something will come back, or maybe it's already here. And so there are a lot of atheists or a lot of agnostics or people who practice agnosticism who don't believe in God or don't believe in manifestation. Well, in my opinion, that's a little bit false in itself. I mean, because you're saying that you know for a fact that there is nothing out there, when in fact nobody knows anything. And what if there is something out there? So I don't mind saying that I'm praying or I'm manifesting something as a person who's non-religious. Kay, did I answer your question?
No, I was just wondering like what you meant in terms of like
hold on, y'all. Hold on. I want y'all to hold that thought. Hold that thought. We're gonna come back to it. We're gonna come back to it.
You can answer in the back chat. I was just curious.
Okay.
All right. Rilla, Logic, you guys can go. Can prayer bring the mate of your dreams? What are you guys' thoughts about it? I know you guys been patiently waiting. Logic with the crispy line, and I see you, brother.
Oh no, I'm amazed because I've been on this. I've been on the P for a while, a little bit, and I call cap on all y'all but Anton and Courtney because I never heard y'all say anything about a God, a prayer, a religion, a disciple, a pastor, or anything. So it just right now it fit the narrative, it fit the conversation. I think that, you know what I'm saying, me personally, I don't think that prayer can bring you a mate of your dreams, and I think everybody else besides them two people I named feel the same way too. That's why you never hear none of that stuff come out in any of their conversations. We talk about relationships all the time, and the only two people I ever heard bring in any type of God into the conversation of religion was just only them two people. So I guess let me blow some shots at y'all. Spice it up.
Hey man, I always say a prayer.
I didn't say nothing. So
I
you're
always
right.
say a prayer.
I didn't say nothing.
And I'm getting defensive right now. I say a prayer all the time, brother.
And we talk about all kinds of stuff. And no, none of these people, but them two people, even bring up the word God. They bring up themselves. They put everything in. That's bullshit. And it now, if we gonna keep it funky, it is what it is. I'm not mad at you for it though, but don't start coming up here and start talking about prayer and all that stuff like that, man. Y'all.
Who did that, Logic?
Put a name on that bullet, because I mean, I've only been on here twice, and I don't really speak much about my beliefs. But you know,
I'm just trying to.
What are y'all? Well, I ain't gonna ask y'all beliefs.
There was a question. People answered it. Like, I know that Courtney and Anton, often speak about their faith, which I can respect. But like, Logic, who did what you're saying?
It was people on the panel that spoke about it.
Listen what I'm saying. Okay, don't take it because I'm in the boat with y'all too.
Yeah, I'm just wondering who did it.
No, listen. Everybody who responded up until the last person that responded, right? Everybody had a whole little thing about yes, prayer, yes, all this and stuff like that. And I just say y'all full of shit.
I mean,
that's bullshit. Well, Kayla didn't say nothing.
Hey, look, all you gotta do is rewind it.
Right. So that's why I'm telling him. So be direct. Put your name on your bullet. Me personally, I pray, I meditate. It's a lot. Y'all don't know me though, so I don't really speak to my lifestyle or what I do or whatever. The conversations we've had haven't been around my beliefs, my faith. But I'm more so spiritual than I am religious. So I do believe that, if you pray, like I said, from a clean heart, you will get what is meant for you. So
can I ask a question really quickly? All right. And I wanted to ask this one before, right? What is the works part? Right? Because people say faith without works is dead. That's scripturally true, right? And then they say they pray for a husband or whatever like that. Cool. That's awesome. Or a wife, whatever. What's the actual works part? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Depends what the thing you want is. I mean, if you want to be a doctor,
No. We're talking specifically about finding a spouse. They pray for a spouse. What is the works that go into that as a result of praying for a spouse?
I think the works is the preparation. I think the works is the work you do on yourself in preparation for what you're asking for.
Like what? Give me some real tangible
healing
examples.
your trauma. Healing your trauma.
Wait. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Crispy. Yeah,
like what, T?
Crispy. You gotta have your best photos, the best angle, the best shot. That's what they said. See, I don't listen to this gap, man. I'm
that's not the works.
If you believe all what you say, then take all your IG pictures down, and then God gonna give you who you deserve.